And now, when it came time for elimination, the bottom three, unfortunately, were Allison, Theo, and Harry. And I feel like these guys have been in the for continuous times. I think almost every week it's been a couple of them being swapped in and out of the bottom three or the bottom list of the leaderboard. And unfortunately, Mauricio met his fate and was eliminated. Mauricio was saying it was so much fun to be on this journey. It was an opportunity to experience something extraordinary. He says, or Emma says, it's been a true blessing, and the journey meant a lot to both of them. And you can hear Emma getting a little bit emotional. Her voice gets a little shaky because I'm sure they got very close during this time, especially spending all of those hours, all of those days together rehearsing time and time again. But unfortunately, it was the end of the road for them both. Hannah, I know you were a really big fan and had some thoughts to share. So, what did you think? What were your reactions?
I was devastated and I didn't agree. I just didn't agree. Not right now. Did I think that he was going to take home the grand all be all? I maybe not, but I don't think that he deserved to get eliminated at this point in time. I think he could have definitely remained for a few more weeks. Again, the improvement, and he
Right.
wasn't bad. Like, he's not a bad dancer. That's the part that I'm just like, I mean, but honestly, pretty much everybody who's been eliminated, nobody's a bad dancer. So it's just very frustrating. Um, I think when you have somebody that is up against other, well, Harry, I mean, and again, not to be rude, but when you have somebody like Harry who's making micro improvements versus somebody like Mauricio who
Hmm.
is making
Yes.
more drastic improvements, I can't help but to think to myself, everything happens for a reason. Maybe the Emma Slater rumors were going to continue to spiral and they were going to continue to drive Mauricio and Kyle further apart. And maybe by the grace of fate, maybe this is as far as he needed to go in order to prove to himself and to everybody else that he's capable of doing this. And then now maybe he can refocus his time, energy, and passion into repairing his relationship with Kyle. Maybe this will be the thing that brings them back together. He's going to need a rock at this point in time, and they're still in the same home despite the fact that they're separated. So maybe she'll be the rock that he needs. Um, so hopefully that's the way that I'm trying to spin it. I really think that he could have
Hmm.
lasted at least a few more weeks. Very sad to me, but it
Oh,
is
yeah.
what it is, and there's nothing that we can do about it. So sad. I'm devastated, Hiba. How are you?
Yeah. I
I'm
think they
so
need a
upset
recall
about
on
it,
this
though.
voting. Because I
Yeah.
don't agree. I think Mauricio had at least 2 or 3 more weeks in him, and
Hmm.
I have been saying time and time again, it's just been Harry's time. I think, again, the improvements are just so minuscule, and, I mean, we lost Mira last week, and she was also a great competitor, which I think could have
Right.
gone on for maybe 1 or 2 more weeks.
Great.
So unfortunately, at the sake of Harry's popularity, we're missing out on good dancers continuing or dancers with just more potential. And again, I know Harry said that those negative comments really took a toll on him, but this is just, I feel like this is a fact because we aren't seeing much improvement. The scores have been backing up everything we are saying. Other people have been scoring way higher than him, but they're being sent home. So it's just not adding up. So that's when it comes down to the popularity contest and him just getting more votes. And, it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. But I mean, his fans are really the ones propelling him as far as Harry, but unfortunately, it was the end of the road for Mauricio. But I mean, he got great PR out of this. I now know who Mauricio
Hmm.
is, not just Kyle Richards' husband. You know what I mean? So it's good
Yeah.
PR. I'm
Exactly.
trying to, look at it the glass half full. But unfortunately, it was the end of the road for Mauricio. And Allison gets to see another day as well. I'm happy for her because she, again, is
Hmm.
really taking this seriously. So I can vouch for Allison. I'm on her
Right.
side. So we'll have to just stay
Same.
tuned for next week to see who's next and who's going to be the new bottom three, or again, the repeat bottom three, and if it will continue to be a popularity contest, et cetera, et cetera.